What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Pryoxis and I'm back with another video, man. In this one here, I'm going to be showing you guys how to utilize boxing in EA Sports UFC 5 to a more effective level. Now, you do see I'm only Division 15. I've played my 5 placement matches, but the thing is, this applies no matter what. What you always want to do is be able to adapt and adjust. As the great Bruce Lee once said, be water, my friend. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys. There's fundamental things in boxing that you got to understand when you're playing UFC 5. And then there's things you have to adjust to, such as your opponent and what they're doing and stuff like that. So with that being said, we're going to jump into a ranked match. We're going to try this out. And if you guys haven't yet, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe up, turn on notifications. It really helps out the channel. And let's go ahead and get to work. All right, so we're in the featherweight division, and I'm using Dustin Poirier because I wanted to use somebody with really good boxing, but I didn't want it to be like, oh, you only able to do that because, you know, you're using a really high-rated fighter. So what you want to start off with, first thing first, is use your jab in situations where you don't feel you're in the unknown of what your opponent's going to do. All right, so right off the bat, I can tell you right here, right, my opponent is aggressive. My opponent is going to try to walk forward and just throw combinations, as you see here. This is an example of me going against somebody that might not be that great, right? Somebody may not be high level, but you also have to understand not everybody is Division 20. There's a reason why there's Division 1 and there's Division 20, okay? Now, I don't know what exactly my opponent is going to throw because he's very random. So with me knowing that, I'm going to, one, I'm not going to back up and give him crazy respect, because he hasn't earned it. He hasn't knocked me down. He hasn't put a lot of damage on me to make me need to back up. But what I will do is get a good amount of distance away from him where I can, you know, make some reads. I won't just sit in front of him and do nothing. Okay? Nope. Like I said, I like to use the jab. Get an understanding of what he wants to do, and I can adjust from there. Now, depending on how you feel, if you feel comfortable with throwing combinations, right, then you can start throwing some combinations. Throw some other strikes in there. Personally, I mean, I would say I've been comfortable with throwing combination, but I want to keep it clean. I want to keep it short. Just hit him with the small strikes and let the opportunity present itself. One thing I'll say is take what your opponent is giving you. That's a really good quote right there from yours truly. Take what they're giving you. I mean, obviously somebody else has said that in the past, but for the sake of this video, we'll say Pryoxis quoted, right? So in a situation where your opponent is throwing a lot of strikes, they're giving you a lot of opportunities to counter, right? In a situation where your opponent is not, they're not giving you opportunities to counter. In a situation where your opponent is always fighting on the outside like this, what is he giving you? The opportunity to control the pace of the fight, right? The opportunity to set up kicks. But what he's not giving you is the opportunity to throw combinations or get counters. That's what he's not giving you. As he takes me down, which is fine. Get back to the guard. We get back up to the feet here. But again, take what your opponent is give you. In this situation here, right, this Volkanovski is fighting on the back foot. Only way I'm going to be able to really catch him is with quick stuff, right? I want to throw the quick stuff. If I want a higher landing rate, I can blitz him and give him opportunities to counter me. Or I can mix up my timing in which I throw stuff. Nope. Good round. Now that round one, right? I didn't throw a lot of strikes. I didn't go crazy. I kept it clean. So let's look at the fight stats before we do jump into round two. You can see he threw 134 strikes and landed 41. I landed 37 and I threw 66. So I only missed what? 20? 19? Actually, no. 29. I'm tweaking. Somewhere around there. I don't know. All right. Quick math ain't math from today. But anyways, round two. What do we have? An advantage with stamina. Also, you notice how at the end, near the, the second half of that round, my opponent was doing what? He was on the back foot now. But he started off the fight very aggressive. Now, I'm in a situation where his head up is low, right? Now it's not low anymore. So when your opponent head up is low and you want to box, I don't know why he's taking me down. You're not getting it. When you're in a situation where your opponent wants to box and his head up is low, if he's in the pocket with you and you have more head health than him, then if you throw another combination, there's a high probability that you're going to out damage him. Now, let's say, for example, if I'm in a situation where my head health is lower, I need to not only respect that he could throw another combination, but now I need to try to look for a counter. When you're going against a very aggressive opponent, you're going to get more of those opportunities. Like right here, I'm just going to throw and get my stamina back. I have more head health than him. And I'm just going to throw with him, or I'm going to throw before him. And if he throws, so happens to throw with me, then cool. Body, body, head. Now. Okay. He shoots another takedown, gets denied. I'm going to assume this guy's probably going to quit here soon. Back to the body. We get the rock here. We get the rock here. He's been blocking his body. I mean, blocking his head, so I just went ahead and went to the body. Like I said, now the fight's in a position where I can do what I want, right? I can be more aggressive. I can continue being passive. I can let the finish come to me. Good night. Yeah, I seen the opportunity. I seen the hook come out. Pull back, counter. You always want to be on point. But with that being said, though, we're going to try to get us in another fight. And if you guys haven't yet, do me a favor, hit the like button. All right, here we go. Touch him up. We're going against Yair Rodriguez, right? We want to see how exactly is he playing. We depend on our block more than we depend on head movement. We depend on our feet more than we depend on our block. What's better than blocking a shot, not being there to be forced to block it, right? Nice. So he's mixing up his combinations. He's throwing he's throwing kicks, punches. Right? Jab cross, jab cross. Throws a high kick there. Now, this is how you deal with somebody that's going to throw a lot of kicks where you feel they keep kicking me. You have to stop backing up so much. I think as I've done coaching for this game, I've seen a lot of guys, complain about, their body. You have to stop backing up. When you back up right into their range. And what you're going to notice in this fight with this opponent is I'm going to throw a whole lot of the small strikes just to consistently touch him. Right? Okay. Nice. Nice. And I'm completely okay with being in this pocket with Yair because he excels with moving his feet. With kicking, right? Being a kickboxer. When it comes to the actual boxing, I'm not too worried about Yair. But I do have to worry about like elbows and stuff like that. But this opponent isn't throwing them. He's keeping it more so boxing. There we go. We both throw a three-piece. He does a combination right after that. I wasn't willing to trade there, so I didn't throw with him. Nice. Nice. So he's being really successful here with his boxing on the inside. I just have to be careful, but I'm not taking like big damage. See right there, you see how he's throwing that combination? He's throwing jab, cross, lead hook. He's throwing that a lot. Right? He got to be careful because it's going to be an opportunity for me to counter him off of that, and he's going to be near the cage. There you go. There you go. Throw it again. No. He's going to be near the cage, and I'm going to counter him. Right there. It's going to be one of those opportunities. Come on. There goes the spinning elbow. Spinning kick. Maybe a high kick or something around. No? Okay. So, truthfully speaking, he did good in round one. He got some damage off. He was doing his thing. But if he keeps fighting at this same pattern, he's going to get adjusted to. Now, granted, he should have been adjusted to already, but again, all it takes is one opportunity, right? He likes to throw a combination, and then he'll go with the jab cross lead hook. Oh, I was blocking. I don't know why, but I have situations where I'm blocking and my controller decides not to block. Ooh, I thought he was gonna throw a high kick there. Okay. It's in. Keeping the boxing simple. There goes the counter I was talking about. Nice. Nope. As you can see, his offense has slowed down. He isn't throwing so much. He's got rocked again, throwing a kick in boxing range. He's putting himself into the cage with low stamina. Okay. Back to using the jab. Back to the body. I still have to be careful due to what he did in round 1. But you can see he's suffering the same fate as the Volkanovski player where, well, not necessarily say fate, but he's doing the same thing the Volkanovski player did. They was doing good until they wasn't. And now they're, you know, back as near as the cage. Getting knocked down now. Nice. Nice. Watch out for the kicks. I either want to be completely in range where the kicks do nothing, or I want to be far away. I'm not sure why he's shooting takedowns with Yair, but see how we got him thinking high? Because we done got the block low. Nope. And now you see I'm just following him, walking him down. There's a knockdown. 1, 1, 2, 3. Work the body, go back up top, and get up out of there. Simple as that, people. Simple as that. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit harder to execute this in a higher tier division or against somebody that is a better player. But again, these principles still stand. No matter who you're going against, these principles stand. It's just higher level players are going to make your mission much harder, right? But that is that, man. I'm division 15 now, about to be division 16, 5 points away, so whatever. But I do appreciate you guys for watching the video, man. If you enjoyed any parts of this, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, turn notifications. I'll catch you boys and girls in the next one, all right? See you.